नहीं नहीं
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Our distinguished, put your hands together to welcome. Please put your hands together to welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Shiv. May I request you, sir, to kindly join us on the stage, requesting the Honorable Chief Guest to kindly grace. We have on the stage with us Mr. Sangram Patnaiak, who is one of the leading practicing lawyers in the country and practices in the Supreme Court of India and the Delhi High Court and other high courts, has also participated in numerous TV debates and national interest in channels like Rajya Sabha TV, DD News and the News Nation, just to name a few. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the proud privilege in inviting Mr. Sangram Patnaiak to do the honours of addressing the distinguished audience present here. Please put your hands together to welcome.
Good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Sivraj Patil ji, Honorable Dr. Iqbal Singh ji, Honorable Justice D.A. Khan, Honorable Major Ved Prakash ji, and the great poet Mahesh Manjar ji, and my dear friend Vijay Singh ji. Just now, a moment before, while addressing all of you, Major Ved Prakash ji said one thing, that it's not possible for the government to recognize the caliber and the talent of which you have been awarded today. And also he emphasized with regard to the responsibility, that is the social responsibility which all of you have. I'll just give few examples. I don't want to take much of time of yours. I don't want to stand in between your award and to hear that eloquence and the knowledge which all these people have. I would like to hear rather than to say anything. But just to say a few words on the topic, particularly the national economic development and the social responsibilities. I'll give a few examples. The development is the essence, but whether we have achieved because of the policies of late, maybe because of the government of India's policies, but anything that has happened in recent past, whether it has really, we have benefited out of it. To my mind, I have a little bit of apprehension. I'm not saying that something against or for, but to my mind, for example, the economic development which could have taken place in much faster rate, that the bottlenecks, not the bottlenecks, in fact, the break, I would say, that the policies like demonetization has affected us a lot. Particularly the sector like the unorganized sectors, be that jute industry, be that leather industry, has affected a lot. So whether it is in the right step, I would definitely say probably that I have a reservation that yes, it should not have happened in such a speed and space. It could have gone little by little. I mean, it's not that only the black money is the issue for which from 8.3 GDP growth rate, we come down to 6.11. I mean, that at times it amazed me. that we are in a reasonably in a faster space, but however, because of some breaks here and there, we come down. And then again in 2018 also, we have not yet reached the 2016 position prior to November 8, where the demonetization policy takes place. But the second part, which I would definitely emphasize upon, is today's topic, is there a need? I mean, people say that yes, we need development, right? And development in what sense? Do we need statues? Do we need, the thing that is, we would say, the materialistic possessions? Like we have, Statue of Unity, for example. The kind of money that we have spent, personally, I believe 3,000 crores is not a small amount for an economy like ours. We could have certainly come up with a figure like, suppose there would have been 10 IIMs. There would have been 10 aims. For example, the figure I can give. One IIT campus requires 1,167 crores, right? 2 aims. One aims would cost 1,103 crores. Now imagine 3,000 crores, right? 3,000 crores is being spent on the statue. Do you not feel that yes, we should have come up with these aims, right? The All India Medical Institutions, there are a number of institutions we could have come up with. Number 2, the IITs. And to my mind, I may be wrong, I am not into the politics, but to my mind, development is certainly the underlying portion which we should concentrate upon. Now, there is another factor that in the social responsibility, there are a number of PSUs which are donated. Compliance with the 135 of the Companies Act, which is the amendment provision in 2013 Act, where there is a 2% of the net profit you can donate for the CSR activity. But statues certainly not the social responsibility. Of course, the education, healthcare, to bring up poor and downtrodden, those are the provisions where we should spend the 2% of the net profit. But what has happened in recent past? All these PSUs, ONGC, Bharat Petroleum, they have spent on this statue. I mean, I don't know how far that is applicable to Schedule 7 and 130 of the Companies Act. I don't know really. I have my doubts. Then comes the social responsibility, which is actually now being recognized by the Government of India or by the amendment to the Companies Act in 2013. Now, at times I wonder, why do we need a statue? When it thrust upon you, then only you spend. Suppose you run such successful companies. Do you need a statue that yes, this is a statutory force, unless and you donate this 2% of the net profit, you will be penalized, then only you donate? No, certainly not. My call has come, so I have to wound up. I'll just take 1 minute. The foundations like Bill Gates Foundation, the foundation like Narayan Murthy, do they require a statue that yes, you must spend 2% of a net profit to bring this social responsibility? Answer is probably not. Maybe in some other good day I would address that why these states, Maharashtra is the number 1 heading the show, particularly in the CSR activities, at the rate of 1138 crores. But that is probably not enough. It should come from within, insofar as the social responsibility goes. Thank you very much for your patience.